Good night, everyone. Welcome to another walk in New York. Just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to walk with me for the duration of the time of the video and whatever time you decide to give me. So we are in another section of Manhattan. In the far distance, when we get to this corner here, we have the Brooklyn Bridge on-ramp. Right here we have New York Presbyterian Lower Manhattan Hospital. And we're going to be taking the jaunt up this way as it holds some key points for education and historical points. So over here, New York Presbyterian does a lot of great things. It has excellent medical staff. They have actually a very efficient emergency room, and the EMTs are top tier. Over here, as we're walking on this side of the street, we do have fire station, one of the closest fire stations to any emergencies that might be in the area. As you see, they have the lovely tiger, the tiger, on the front. The synagogue down here for more religious individuals. This also is a easily accessible area where you have the 2 and 3 trains that stop on William Street and Fulton Street, 2 blocks to the east from our current location. Over here, we are also by Pace University. It's one of the entrances to Pace University right here. Over there through the back part of New York Presbyterian. That's another location for Pace University. We are also in the vicinity of City Hall. We are also in the vicinity of the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall station for the 4, 5, and 6 trains. This is 8 Spruce right here, where they have a few establishments, coffee shop, Birch Coffee. As we walk forward, we are approaching Nassau Street. We are all currently on Beekman, walking up in the vicinities. It is New York. In this area, it's a bit more high trafficked. You have a CVS, which is 24 hours. If you make a left upcoming on Nassau, it's 2 blocks, it's open 24/7 for any type of emergencies you may have. Once again, Pace University here. They also have their own Starbucks, despite the fact that there is a Starbucks literally a block up. There's also another coffee shop right here. Also, there's a lovely restaurant. It's a bit pricey, and I won't say that as a jest, but it's a bit pricey right here. That way is the direction of the 4, 5, and 6 train station for Brooklyn Bridge, City Hall. There's a Starbucks on this corner. Looks like it's already open for business. As we're approaching Park Row, where some of the most expensive places to rent in all of New York City, where some residences might cost you $500,000 to $1.5 million. Where over here we have the City Hall station in the far distance, if you can see it. This is also stopped by the 103, the M9, the M22 buses. Right here on the far end, as you see, the on-ramp to the Brooklyn Bridge. It is a bit of light snow, but we're New Yorkers, we push through anything. So as we cross the street here and we make our way to the side where City Hall is, you have City Hall Park, which is closed overnight to pedestrian traffic. So we will be walking around. As you can see, it's a bit of snow. But like I said, we're New Yorkers and we get through anything. Now this 15 Park Row over here. As we travel, we are going in the direction of World Trade Center, the Oculus to be more specific. We are approaching Broadway, which is something of a proverbial wind tunnel, because when that wind starts to blow, boy does it blow. So if you coming over here in the winter, I strongly suggest you bundle up, hat, face gaiter, face mask. When the floor is slick like this, you find places where you have adequate grip for your footwear, because slip and falls happen often in this area. And with that way in that direction, is the Fulton Center, where you have connections to the 2, 3, 4, 5, J, Z, A, and C trains. Over here is the Park Place station for the 2 and 3. As you see, Broadway for the moment is fairly empty. If you look in the distance, you'll see the Chrysler Building. As we move forward, we are traveling down Barclay Street, and we're going to wind up on a roundabout way to the Oculus. So we'll be passing a lovely hotel, which sees a lovely amount of traffic. They have excellent staff in there, by the way. The atmosphere in there is very relaxing, calm. There's a public seating area next to the hotel if you decide you want to come out and get a seat on a more pleasurable day. Not today where it's snowing and things of that nature. As there's a lot of history over here as well. We are not far from where New York City suffered a great catastrophe where the Twin Towers fell. But as everybody knows, we came back stronger with the Freedom Tower here at World Trade. But we'll get to that momentarily. But this is the sitting area. It looks fairly nice and decorated next to the hotel. It's an awesome place to be. If you ever had the opportunity to visit, this is the Four Seasons Hotel. If you've ever been down here, it's on the corner of Church and Barclays. They have on-call staff at all times. So we are now approaching Church Street. Diagonally to our left is the post office, and we are approaching the Oculus. So that's Church Avenue going north. Church Street going north. And now we will be making a left, walking towards the Oculus, the World Trade Center. Also is a Chamber Street station for some train traffic. This is also a federal building right here. This is the post office. Also, they have 24 access to post office boxes if you have them. So we are walking towards the Oculus Transportation Center, where you can connect on the inside with the 1 train, the E train, and PATH trains to New Jersey. It is a very interesting pavilion. There are also shops that are inside that are open during the day to pedestrian traffic. There are things like a Dwayne Reed. You have a Pandora, Apple store, candy store, Sephora is in there. Various stores that sell beauty items, soap balm. Over here we have Performing Arts Center. Straight ahead, you have the Freedom Tower. It is a bit snowy, a bit cloudy, so bear with me. But this is one of the ways into the World Trade Center. We'll be taking a short spin shortly inside.